Good people, good people. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. We don't know what happened, but we are back. We are live. No, we're good.
Oh, okay. I just saw it spinning.
It says live, but
I got it.
We'll see. Hey guys, how are you?
Yes.
We're back.
Welcome to the Mega Quan Show. I am Mega.
And I'm Quan. And we had to reboot, so we do apologize, but we are here and we're going to do what we need to do to make sure that you get the best quality possible, right?
Show.
All right. We asked people to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, even though it wasn't acting right. Facebook and everything else. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And
yes.
Yeah.
Watch the videos too.
Yeah.
We need y'all to.
Yeah, we appreciate it if you do. I promise you we will.
Yep.
You'll be thoroughly surprised.
Ooh,
oh.
Don't want to do that.
Don't want to do that. That
don't
hurt
bust
my ear.
Yeah.
That hurt mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's all good. Recap last show. What would you do?
What would you do? That was funny, actually.
What were we talking about? How did that come about?
The restaurant in Houston.
Yes.
Where the manager came out, or the owner came out, and
the
owner came out and gave everybody
the blues.
The blues. He was talking specifically about the ladies twerking in his restaurant. He was not very pleased with it. I think one of the things that we came out of that show with was that
it could have been handled differently.
Could have been handled a lot better.
I mean, like really easily. He could have easily told the DJ to change the music, and that would have changed it all.
Correct. Absolutely.
That right there would have ended everything.
Because I think he came off the wrong way.
Yeah. I mean,
he had good intent.
Good intent, but wrong delivery.
Correct.
Right?
And that will drive all your customers away.
All the way. All the way gone.
We don't want that.
Shout out to our Zoom family. Listen, if y'all have not been a part of our after the show Zoom, our smoking vibe segment of the Mega Quan Show, as the bar turns. If y'all haven't been a part of any of that, y'all are missing out. There's a lot more raw and uncut and just more interactive and fun, you know?
And if you missed what we were drinking tonight, we're drinking pomegranate old fashions.
What are you smoking?
Tonight I'm smoking H. Upman Reserve, 1844 Reserve. It's actually a really good smoke. I'm enjoying it.
You should know what I'm smoking, but for those of you that don't, I am smoking my absolute favorite cigar out of all cigars. I am smoking the Legal Provider number 9. Unico
His
Series
favorite
by Drew Estate.
Yep.
It is absolutely my favorite cigar.
Yeah,
above and beyond any other cigar.
You normally smoke the Robusto, though, right?
I normally do. Normally do, but I have 2 of these and 1 of those.
It's all good.
So I had to switch it up. Before we get into sports, today's show is called Ghosted. Are you a ghoster or a ghostee? It's the
if you got any questions before we jump into all that, post them up.
Yeah, post them. I'm eating Red Lobster. You ain't been to Red Lobster since you was a kid.
Exactly.
Exactly. Let's talk a little sports.
All right. Well, sports to us, we watch a lot of NFL.
Yeah. Let's talk NFL.
Sure.
That's what's really relevant. Basketball did just start.
Basketball season did start. Hallelujah. They're not in the bubble. So
right. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how.
Let's start with New England and the Rams. New England got mollywopped
all day,
24-3 by the Rams.
Pretty much.
Those Beresting Bears bear down.
Yeah, man.
Beat
my
the
Bears
Texans.
Stepped up. They actually, man, they manhandled that.
They did.
They manhandled Deshaun Watson. I'm sorry.
They did. 36-7.
Yep.
You would never hear me say this unless it's something like this, but the Cowboys had one job and they did the right thing, and I actually appreciate them. They won against the Bengals 30-7. I appreciate y'all helping me out in my division. The Chiefs beat Miami 33-27.
They clinch first place in their division and all that, right?
Yeah, they freaking clinched our division. But it's all good.
Very well, you know.
It's all good.
You knew that was gonna come.
Hey, but we got the playoff pre-show. It's okay.
There you go.
The Cardinals beat the Giants The Bucks actually got a win against Minnesota.
They sure did. Yes.
We laughed last show because we talked about how the Panthers didn't win nor lose, but this week they did lose against Denver, 32-27.
Panthers should keep having buys. Just saying.
Listen, Tennessee beat Jacksonville. I need Jacksonville to be nowhere near the playoffs because I got somewhere to be, and I don't feel like hearing Duval during the playoff games.
Yeah. Exactly. And of course, the star of that Titans show every day. Henry, just a stud, man. Just a stud.
Oh yeah,
that boy will run through you, over you, and if you standing in his way, he might just bring you along with him.
Oh yeah. Let's see. The Jets got beat, mollywopped. I don't even think they showed up against the Seahawks, 40-3.
Yeah, we knew that was happening though.
Green Bay, which you're playing against Aaron Rodgers, you know, 31 to the Lions 24.
Not bad for the Lions. Not bad. They still lost, but it's all right.
Hurt put a hurting on the Saints.
Ooh.
The Eagles, 24-21.
They put in Jalen Hurt, man.
Hey,
that boy was moving all over the course. Y'all saw him, right?
Yeah, they couldn't. He was
moving all over the course.
They couldn't hold him. Atlanta got beat by the Chargers by a field goal. Nothing new.
Do we really got to talk about that?
I
understand. You got to report the score.
Yeah.
That's it.
Washington.
What? Oh, Washington. Yes.
Beat the 49ers 23-15. That's 2 weeks in a row they won, but they had a score of 23-1.
They beat your Steelers, and
that was a score they beat anyway.
That's just crazy, man.
Speaking of Steelers, we lost second game in a row, so now we're 11-2.
Now I think the monkey is off your back, though.
We'll see.
You should be good now.
Well, we actually played Monday night against the Bengals, so we'll see.
Okay. Then I think y'all can win this one.
The Bills won 26-15, and then last night.
Who we had that?
The Ravens and the Browns. That was a good game. That was a good game. For the first time again, I do say thank you, Ravens, for doing your job. I appreciate it. I do appreciate y'all beating them, but then again, I'm like, either one of y'all could have lost. Y'all should have had a tie. That would have been great. That didn't happen, but it's all good. I will talk about a little bit of NCAA football only because there was some real ass whoopings going on.
All right.
Major. Alabama, 52-3 against Arkansas.
Alabama.
Yes, I saw you. Roll Tide.
We hear you.
I see you. LSU got beat by Florida. Beat Florida.
LSU, okay.
The Gators.
Yeah.
LSU's not ranked.
That part.
So that's the reason why it's a big deal.
I was wondering why somebody said, did Florida win? I ain't got no jokes about it. I'm sorry.
Georgia beat Missouri. I'm going to tell you how I don't even remember what the Missouri score was. I just know that Georgia had 49. That's all I can tell you. That's all I know. And then the U of Miami.
Oh, we watched that game together.
Yeah, they got their ass beat.
Man, y'all Miami
by the Tar Heels. The Tar Heels got a great team this year.
Yeah,
they beat them 62-26.
What I don't understand is I'm like, did y'all forget how to play defense or what?
I don't know.
Googly boogly.
I don't know.
They literally did whatever they wanted against y'all.
It was crazy. When I say it was crazy, it was crazy. Well, it was a good game at the end of the day. It was a good game at the end of the day. Sorry, I had my cigar. I just couldn't let it go.
It's okay.
Could not let it go. So yeah, that was a quick little,
rundown of all
because
sports.
A couple games were postponed and canceled, like the Ohio State game. I don't think they're gonna play anymore this season. I don't know.
Who knows what's going on?
Yeah,
they gonna have to play. So
they don't have to play. They can forfeit the rest of them. They don't have to play. So yeah.
Somebody say FSU won. Who they play?
I don't know. I didn't write that one down. It must not have been a significant win. But shout outs to FSU.
There you go. We happy.
FSU.
That's a loyal fan. We got to shout out their team all day. We good.
This Thursday, we got the Chargers and the Raiders, which is going to be a good game. We actually got two games on Saturday.
Wait, we didn't talk about the Colts Raiders. Did you mention that today?
Colts Raiders?
Yeah.
Nope.
Raiders lost again. You saw the interception, right?
I did. I did.
Man, and the one-handed interception.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful, actually.
Huh, how did I skip that? My apologies. Yes, I did skip that.
It's okay.
But the Chargers and the Raiders will be playing this Thursday. Okay. And then we have 2 games on Saturday, actually.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, we do. We have the Bills against Denver and the Panthers against Green Bay.
Well,
4 and the 8 o'clock game.
I got the Green Bay and the Bills. There you go. Easy calls there. Easy calls.
Oh, you going for Green Bay, huh?
I mean,
as long as they're not playing the Bears or the Falcons.
Maybe if a meteor comes and crash down.
Gotcha.
They played the Panthers, son.
Gotcha. Atlanta. I mean, the Bucks are coming to Atlanta.
SEC championship in Atlanta.
There
Saturday.
You go. See?
Can't wait.
Craziness. The Bucks are coming to Atlanta Sunday morning. Oh, you know what we need to do? We have to reshare this.
Where are we resharing it to, sir?
On our page, remember? We reshared the first one, and then we had to restart. We have to reshare.
That's true.
It's all good.
Yes, you're right. My bad.
Sunday night game is the Browns against the Giants, and then on Monday we got Pittsburgh against the Bengals. So we'll see how they go. Yes, we need to share, so I'm going to go back to the page, and we're going to reshare this so that people that aren't on our Megaquan show page could actually view this if they like. Boom. Post. I think we're good to go on that. What do you think?
That's hilarious.
Oh.
Hey. Pay attention to the show, sir. He watching porn, y'all.
Inside joke. Oh, boy, that is hilarious.
Yep.
Anyway. So
Today's topic.
Ghosted. Are you a ghoster or a ghostee? Well, it's the holiday season, you know. People are using the pandemic as an excuse to
not see folks.
Not see folks or
absolutely.
Or to see folks,
Need them quarantine bays.
Hey, there's gonna be a lot of babies made next year. I promise you. I mean, born next year, excuse me.
Oh yeah. Something.
Oh yeah.
Most definitely.
It's gonna start right around January. Them Aquarius and Pisces. Watch. I'm telling you.
Baby.
All day. I'm telling you. You're gonna have a few of them.
We'll start with a quick definition of what ghosting is.
Oh, you wrote? You got the definition?
I wrote a definition.
Oh, you did a little research.
A little bit, just a little bit, not much.
Okay, all right. Well,
when someone terminates a relationship by ending communication abruptly and without explanation, that is called ghosting. Basically, all of a sudden, no communication. It just ends. You don't have a reason why. You're left guessing every day. And you're like, well, what just happened? We were talking. We had plans. We were doing stuff. And literally, they will disappear on you like a thief in the night. Boom. Anybody been ghosted?
I was just about to sing that song, like a thief in the night. Anyway. Yeah. Are you a ghoster or a ghostee?
That's right. Do you have comments on that?
Have you ever been ghosted? Or have you ever had to ghost someone? We started talking about this because, once again, how we got into it is the holidays, and somebody was like, hey, things was all good between me and this person, and then all of a sudden they disappeared. I haven't heard from them. Casper. I haven't heard from them. They haven't responded to any of my text messages, my phone calls. Yep. When I look back at my text messages, they were like, oh, they haven't even read it, so they left them on unread.
Wow.
Like, all the way ghosted, like disappear. Gone.
Yeah, another reason why this topic came up is because a friend of mine called me and she was asking me, what do you think of me? And, I am not sure where she was coming from with that, but I guess she had been talking to some guy, and all of a sudden the communication stopped. So she would call his phone, he would not answer.
Oh.
He would not return any of her text messages. But as soon as she called from a different number,
he answered.
He picked up right away. Yes, and I guess he ended up, saying some very mean things to her. So she felt really upset about that. Of course, as anybody would, right?
That depends.
But being ghosted is hard, right? When you're the one that been ghosted.
Most definitely.
Right. It is hard because you're left guessing so many things. One of the things is you don't get closure from that relationship. You don't know what is going on. Was it something that I did? Is it something that you're going through? Did you die? Like, I don't know. Tell me what's going on.
Right. Exactly.
I need a pandemic, babe.
Well, the thing about it is, it can go both ways. And the reason I say that, you can be a ghoster and a ghostee in the same breath, because it's like, you know what, things were going smooth with this person, but you know what, they did something that I really didn't like, and I'm good.
The person that you ghosted did something
Right.
that you didn't like.
Right.
Right.
They did something wrong, and they know they did it wrong.
Okay.
And I don't need to. You
didn't need to explain yourself.
I don't need to explain myself. You know what you did.
Okay.
They're calling you, trying to play, oh, what's wrong? I ain't heard from you. Well, you ain't heard from me because you know why. I don't need to tell you.
And I think if that is actually clear, that might be okay. Like, if it's clear that I know I did something wrong and I messed up and you ghosted me and then, we don't communicate, you stop communicating with me, I might be understanding with that. But if you think something happened between us and I don't, then now there's a big disconnect between us. And you ghosted me and I'm sitting here guessing, like, I don't know why you would ghost me. Like, what did I do? I'm thinking, like, did I do something? Well, I know I was supposed to come to his house that one day, but I didn't show up. Is that why, you started ghosting me? I don't know.
Someone said, there's nothing to guess when someone ghosts you. They decided to end it, let it end. They moved on without you, do the same. Right? That's easier said than done for most people.
True.
For most people. Because most people like the most infamous thing, closure. They need to know the reason why.
What if it was your significant other that ghosted you? There's a lot of explaining that's going to have to happen at that point.
There may be some explaining that needs to get done, like, where the hell you at?
Exactly.
You was just here yesterday.
Especially when you were concerned about their safety.
Well,
right?
yeah, so it starts off as concern. You're like, oh my God, what's going on? What happened? You done filed the police report, missing person.
Yeah.
And then it goes from a missing person to, this motherfucker is
she posting, bro.
They posting on IG and Facebook, they good.
Yeah.
Now you're like, okay, so what did I do? And it's, it's a whole domino effect of emotions that can transpire in that. I mean, it's crazy.
And just FYI, like, ghosting is never the right way to end any relationship. I don't believe so. I know people might feel like it's no big deal. I just stopped talking to you. We only went on one date and I never spoke to you again or whatever. But I mean, if I'm not interested in you, I could just tell you, this ain't gonna work out. I'm sorry.
True.
I just think there's a better way. I don't have to leave people hanging.
Right. Someone says, what if they don't know? It may only be clear from your perspective. Well, the only perspective that matters is mine. If I'm in that situation.
It is if you only caring about yourself. Yes.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If you're only caring about yourself, perspective, feelings, and everything else don't really matter, because it's all about how you feel. Everybody talk about self-love, self-care, and then you get in a situation like this, you start talking about ghosting. It's like, oh, you need to care about how other people feel.
This is true. I mean, and so there are reasons why people ghost, right? We can go into that.
Oh yeah, there's a thousand reasons.
Absolutely.
Why people, yeah. Somebody said avoiding conflict.
For sure.
Cheating,
yep.
Lying, deceiving. I mean, there's a lot of
I ghost you because I don't want to lie to you.
Oh man, I ghost you because my wife found out. I ghost you.
I ghost you
because
person
be ghosted.
Now I'm stuck at home during the pandemic with my family.
There's a lot of relationships that have not made it through the pandemic.
Yes, don't I know it? Yes, absolutely.
So, it's real. It's real. Can a married person be ghosted by their spouse? Yes. Yes, they can. You go to work one day and come back and they not there.
Yeah, they move out.
It's just as simple as that.
What's going on?
You don't know what's going on.
Right. Like you were supposed to do dinner tonight, and then ain't no dinner on the table, and you ain't heard nothing.
Ain't heard a thing. So it could happen. It's cowardly
It
is.
It can be. It can be cowardly. But
it's all about what somebody perceive it to be.
But like you said, you may have to be, you don't know what situation that the other person is in. And so, yes, you may view it as, the person who's being ghosted may view it as being a coward. But the other person says, I am trying to protect my sanity.
Right.
I've got some ish going on with me that is taking priority over anything and everything else I got going on in my life.
Right.
They could be checked into rehab. Who knows? You don't know what's going on.
Or they, you know what? They may not have ghosted you. They might just got locked up.
That part too. Or their phone got taken and now they don't have your number. They be like,
because don't nobody remember numbers anymore.
Not at all. And if it ain't saved to the cloud, you may have just saved it on the phone.
Even then, you still don't know about heart.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's how you, like, if I don't have my phone, I can't call you back.
There you go. See?
And then I only know you as Big Booty Judy, so I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to look that up?
You've been calling her that so long you forgot her real name?
That part.
Foolishness, I say. Foolishness.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got some really good comments in here. I'm gonna scroll back up so I can read some of them. Let's see, because they were getting good.
I have ADD. I've probably been ghosted and didn't notice. Okay.
Hey,
understood.
I've been ghosted, and I read this one already. If you didn't know that you didn't know perspective, okay.
We talked about that one. Yep. It says
if something happened, that's just a termination.
Yeah, there you go.
You got terminated.
Absolutely.
Like Georgia's at Will State. I ain't got to give you a reason why I decided to fire you.
If I go off the bridge today, I'm never calling you back. I'm just saying.
What I'm saying,
that relation is ended.
It's just like if you get terminated from a job and they don't give you an explanation. They just like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm over you, and they let you go.
And you can ghost anybody. You can ghost your employer, right? Or employers can ghost you. It's kind of harder for them to do it, but still.
Yeah.
But I mean, these kids, they are ghosted and they get offered jobs and then just don't show up.
That part right there. Closure doesn't happen often. The world would be a perfect place if there was more closure. I mean, there's always closure.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Look at our president.
I'm just not going to acknowledge you like you don't exist.
I'm not leaving. Y'all not talking to me. I know y'all not talking to me. So yeah. Exactly. Ghost into some punk shit.
Mm-hmm.
Say I don't want to do this. Thanks for playing. Grow a pair. Okay.
What did you say? Grow a pair of scaredy cat? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you. Understand? Many times people are scared to have that hard conversation. Like, you know what? I just don't like you. And then I got to hear about, we did this and you did that, blah, blah. I don't want to have that conversation all the time.
Yeah.
So that is another reason why people do ghost. They don't want to have those. They want to avoid conflict, ultimately.
Have you ever had to deal with the wrath of a crazy person? Sometimes walking away with no communication is easier, safe, and efficient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're in a dangerous situation or a crazy situation, yeah, just ghost their ass immediately. Right. I could agree with that one.
Yeah.
Ain't no use in me, letting my abusive, significant other
right
try and do some more harm to me. I'm not trying to do that.
Right. So hold on. I see a contradiction by a person.
Okay.
So you see this right here, right?
I do.
But then,
well, let's talk about contradictions.
They said it right here.
Okay. It says, ghosting is some punk shit. Say I don't want to do this. Thanks for playing. Grow a pair of scaredy cat. And at the bottom, they then say, closure is BS. People don't give it to you. You give it to yourself. That's not really a contradiction.
I know.
But but the good thing about that is
with you, man.
What she's saying in this is that you don't have to worry about closure from anybody else.
Exactly.
Your closure comes from you accepting the end of that relationship.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. And that's what's important.
Absolutely.
That's what's important. Finding your own closure and understanding it is what it is or what it was.
Because whatever closure you think you gonna get could be a lie too. So
it could,
because now
it could be a lot of yourself because you wasn't honest in the first place. So
there you go. That's true.
You're closing something or you're ghosting something that wasn't real in the first place.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
And you knew it wasn't real.
Right.
You could feel that.
Well,
you knew that.
not just that. You was the one that wasn't being real.
Yeah.
So you had to ghost the situation because they were getting real.
I got you.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You playing the game, and they being real, and now you're like, oh snap, this has gone a little bit too far.
Yeah, I want to play chess now. I'm gotta leave.
Right. I was just playing checkers. Yeah, exactly.
All day.
Exactly. So that's the crazy part.
What is that one above that one though? I was asked recently if I had filed divorce papers because I've been MIA. The answer was I can't divorce who never showed up to the altar. Always a bridesmaid in your lineup. Okay, well, there you go. So you were playing a role that you didn't want to be a part of anyway. So makes sense. But that is a communication issue there because obviously y'all weren't on the same page.
Someone's waiting for radical liberal drunk Paul to voice their opinion.
Hey, that's right.
Anyway, listen, we're not done talking about this. We just want you all to, we have about 20 people that's currently in the room. If you would, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Shout out to you all on Instagram. We're just trying to make this a better show. We have some really, really, really dope things lined up for you for the new year. Some great topics. The first show of the new year is going to be crazy.
We hope it's going to be amazing.
I don't think it's a hope. I really think it's going to be. I mean, it's relevant. That's why I say that. It's going to be. It's going to be very relevant. You don't agree?
No, it is relevant. We picked the topic. I got you. We good.
Oh man! All right, back to this. Let's see. Yeah. So.
Sorry, I thought I heard something like.
You did. You heard them keys coming through. That's the train.
Oh, that's what. I was like, what is that noise?
Another inside joke.
Cool. There were 5 points that I took about, how do you get through this when you have been ghosted, right?
Oh, you did research on how to get through ghosting?
Yes, absolutely, because it is a whole phenomenon. It's not new. Ghosting has took place way before you were born. I promise you that. When your mama didn't return that letter to her boyfriend that she had over the summer, she did the same thing. But anyway,
or Papa was a Rolling Stone and he never came back?
All of that.
Okay, good.
You was on the road and all of it.
Okay, continue.
So what do you do when once you've been ghosted? One, do not call or text that person. Do not, unless you are totally fearful of that they have been endangered somehow, but don't call or text that person because now you're just looking desperate. Understand that they are not thinking about your feelings at all whatsoever. They do not care. They don't care that you feel hurt or that you need closure or that you need to understand was it something you did, blah blah blah. They don't care. Just understand that. And do not rationalize the behavior or internalize it. Meaning, rationalizing meaning don't think that their behavior is okay. It is not okay in any way. They didn't have any right to ghost you, and it's not acceptable. So just do not communicate with them anymore, and you're going to be okay. Don't internalize it, meaning don't think that because this person ghosted you, then all the dudes that you ever talk to is garbage because they just gonna ghost you too, and you need to do it before they do. Don't do that. It's not a sorry. These okay. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm sorry to interrupt. It's not about your value. It is their issue that they have had. You are a wonderful, valuable, highly desirable person, and do not let what they have done, taint what you are, because you are a wonderful person. So don't let that they actually have a issue. They could be a narcissist. They could be just messed up. Who knows?
Right.
But it's their issue. Don't take that in. And don't continue negative, abusive behavior. Like I was saying before, don't go forward doing the same thing because somebody did it to you. That's just BS. It's not if it wasn't acceptable to you, it is not acceptable for the other. It is not acceptable for other people as well. That's what I'm laughing at.
Y'all are hilarious.
Definitely.
There's a lot of inside jokes and we're laughing. But
sorry.
Y'all have to be a part of the Zoom. I promise you.
Please come back for the Zoom.
Zoom is hilarious, y'all. Nothing against this live platform, but it's, yeah. Well, I is kind, I is smart, I is important.
That's right.
That's right.
There it is.
That's right. Very important.
And don't let nobody tell you different. Not even me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Not even you?
Not even me. I might have some good things to say sometimes, but I promise you, I ain't shit either. So
I mean, sometimes ghosting sometimes is appropriate though.
Okay, let me know when it's appropriate because I want to hear that.
Sometimes you're dissatisfied with something.
Okay.
And you don't. I'm trying to figure out the proper way to word it. Maybe you're dissatisfied with something.
Yeah. With someone, I hope.
Someone, yeah.
Okay.
With someone. And you're not invested enough to have to give an explanation on why you're dissatisfied.
Okay. Like you went out on a first date.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And then they didn't really do it for you.
Right.
Okay.
You know what? That's why it's called dating, right?
Sure. And if you never hear from that person after a first date, you really don't have to wonder if they got hit by a bus or something like that. I promise you they didn't. They didn't. But you're saying that it's okay that we just went out on one date. You shouldn't have to. Your expectations should not be that high, right?
They shouldn't. Not in 2021.
Okay.
Or not in 2020. I don't think so.
Understood.
Can you hear, good sir? No, you just got headphones on. What about now? Hey, there we go. Our production manager has finally made it in the building. But we know it's Tuesday, so stuff be going on for them on Tuesday. So
see, I like this comment. I've been ghosted, and I never want someone who don't want me. That helps me move right on.
Exactly.
Agreed. But it only comes down to the problematic when you was like, oh, but was it something when you start to internalize it and think that it's something that you really did?
That's something that you have to work out.
I agree. It is an individual issue.
Tap that.
Yeah, got it.
It's not on.
Okay. Might want to turn this on.
Do it one more time.
There it is. He's in.
Wait, catch it. Okay. I want to make sure that your mic is on. Just in case you want to say something to the people.
Did he find that receipt online, by the way?
They probably did find that receipt online because I don't believe they were there.
Shut up, biscuits eating mud.
I don't believe it. But you know what? Who am I?
Who am I?
The girls themselves. Okay, sorry. But to have a reggae set all of a sudden. Anyway.
Yes. So yeah, you already said it. When someone puts you in danger or they aren't stable enough to deal with a breakup, then you ghost them. Because they just gonna stalk you and cause you drama and talk bad about you anyway. So there's no relevant conversation to even have there.
So basically what I'm seeing that some people are like, hey, check the date. Some people are saying like they understand the importance of ghosting, and other people are saying that, hey, ghosting isn't cool.
Well, I think everyone's probably saying ghosting isn't cool, but there might be a scenario or two where ghosting is going to be okay.
Okay. But
I think if I'm wrong, if I'm telling it wrong, y'all say something, because I don't know. I agree that there may be times where I won't say ghosting is ever cool from the person who's ghosted, but there are things that it's not always as bad. Let's put it like that. Right? It's not always like if I was invested, in this relationship for a year and then you ghosted me, we gonna have some problems. After a day, probably not. Either way, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh,
I'm upset that you ghosted me either way. But I'm just saying it's all about
been handled differently.
Correct. There's always a better way to do it than ghosting someone. But sometimes it's gonna be okay because it's better for what is it's best for what it is better for you in many instances, right?
Sure.
You're not, like you said, if you're not really concerned about that other person, then ghost them and bounce. You good. To understand though, karma is a mug.
Yeah, I just about to say.
Karma is a mug, y'all, and it will come and bite you in the butt.
And we ain't talking about Nas Day, mother.
You are so wrong.
Sorry.
That ain't had nothing to do with this.
It went with it, in my opinion.
There you go.
Anyway, good people, y'all are in here talking. That's what I'm talking about. We appreciate the dialogue with everyone.
That's right.
You reading?
Yeah. They said if someone's actions are such, where did it go? Such that they have crossed a line, a definitive line, no explanation necessary, no discussion needed, ghost out. I could agree with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put your hands on me. You never had to hear from me again in life, period. Ever. Bye. Ghosting becomes a problem after I invested time and energy, but still, I can't control other people's actions. I can only control how I deal with it. Agreed. 100.
100%.
Let's see. My favorite ghosting is from a toxic employer. They have 2 weeks to notice I got tired of being treated like shit. That part.
That's a different type of ghost. That's a different type of ghosting. That's the pre-warning ghost.
All of a sudden, you and your key card don't work.
Hey, exactly.
Wait a minute.
That's the pre-ghost.
That's the real ghost right there.
Pre-ghost. There you go. Hey, is there any more of that?
Yes, sir.
That yummy.
I got you.
Yummy. I don't know. Oh, pomegranate old fashioned. That's what it is. Yummy. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, man.
Don't say nothing smart over there, Bucko. I see you leaning forward. Look, I see you leaning forward, coming in for the kill. No, sir.
Either way, y'all. Ghosting.
Yeah, there's always a better way to do things. There's always a right and wrong way to do things. But
you just ultimately have to live with yourself.
Right.
At the end of the day, who cares what that other person thinks? If you can live with yourself about it, the rest don't even matter.
And that's the thing. People have to understand that. You have to be able to live with yourself with the decisions in which you make. Whether it's ghosting, whether it's lying, whether it's cheating, whether it's whatever decisions you decide to make, you have to be able to live with it.
Yep. For sure.
Is there a problem, sir? Oh.
No problems.
Okay.
We're all good here.
Just want to make sure you're good over there. Okay. All right. Anyway.
We still have a Zoom after this, everybody.
We do. We actually have a Zoom in 11 minutes. Okay. So in the link, good people, there is a link to our Zoom where we sometimes continue the conversation and or start up new conversation. And it's really just a free-for-all. We just, And
we'll post it in the...
You gonna post it
on
again?
the page, too. Just in case for
I
other
forgot.
folks.
I gotta bring it back up, don't I?
Yeah, let's do you. Oh, that's right. You didn't even have it up.
I forgot I don't have it up. So let me.
If anybody has any parting comments they want to share with us, now is that time. We can read them. Somebody says, right, there's almost always a better way.
Hold on. No, better way. Go ahead.
Better way than ghosting. It's only appropriate in a select few scenarios. Okay. There we go.
You know what? We got some really cool friends.
Hey, they some smart people too, and they got experience. Is really what it comes down to.
In ghosting,
in everything, in all our topics.
No. I'm messing with
you. Specifically in ghosting.
I'm messing with you
for sure.
Right. Exactly.
Everybody want to talk about ghosting now.
Everybody. I gotta do all this again. Oh no, here we go. We're good to go. Okay. We're doing it. Let's see. Let me make sure I put the link in here so that everyone can be a part of it.
We hope so.
Yeah.
We hope y'all come join us on Zoom.
We have a good time.
By the way, Zoom is not recorded. It is not broadcast. So nobody... It's just a private Zoom session. That's it. Bring your authentic self. That's it.
right.
That's all we care about.
Let's see. I'm gonna post it right here. So that
Don't ghost us, y'all. Come on now. We talking about ghost. Y'all can't ghost us on the Zoom.
Yeah, please don't do that. That won't be cool at all.
And don't bring your hackers. Just saying.
Another inside joke. Wasn't a joke actually.
I meant to the. I got you. No worries.
You got it.
I got it.
Well, I put it here just in case people didn't see it. Also,
Gotcha.
This. Well, you know what? This is all I really need to put in right here. Not all of that. So I'm going to switch that up. I'm sorry, good people. Anyone have anything else that they want to say?
I guess that's it. If that's the case, what do we have any parting shots from our producer over there?
Nah, don't try to wave your hands now. You're a part of this. You got to say,
That
God
part.
bless, good night, something, Russell Simmons.
There he is.
Come on, give it to us. We waiting on you. Your mic is up and hot and ready to go.
You tell us, have you ever been ghosted?
Yeah, I've been ghosted.
Okay. How did it make you feel?
I mean, we already talked about all that, though. I mean, in the general session where
You haven't talked about it.
no, I was listening.
Okay.
So it's like closure's a mofo. You know what I mean? And I think that's probably the safest word to use. When there's no closure, you don't even know.
True.
You don't know if it was good, bad, and different.
Right.
So
Don't believe that it's you though. It's always them.
thanks.
Except when it ain't.
Looked at you like, what?
Except when it ain't. You might be crazy. I'm just saying. If everybody's ghosting you,
Then it's
just a little different.
Hey.
Just saying.
It's a lot different.
When they all ghost you, like really? Okay. You might have an issue then. But if it's just that one person, don't worry.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Exactly. Foolishness. I promise you.
Ghost.
Don't turn it off.
You gonna ghost.
Yes, we will be here next week. Yes.
Yeah.
Next week is the last show of the year.
Celebrating the holiday, y'all.
Celebrating we'll put up the name of it later.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really different. Y'all should definitely tune into that one. It's going to be funny. And then the first show of the new year.
Are we doing it? What day? We have a date?
We do. We have a tentative date.
Tentative. I like tentative.
Yeah, tentative. The 5th.
Okay.
Tuesday the 5th. For those of you that don't know, our shows typically run on Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday, but typically on Tuesday at 8:15 on the dot or close thereof. Oh, I wish I could see our production manager just now. He was straight swag surfing just now.
Hey, I remember that video you got from his birthday.
Exactly. Swagging and surfing. I'm going to post that one day of our production manager for his birthday. Anyway, yes, like I said, we also will have great, for the new year, we'll have episodes of As the Bar Turns.
We will.
We will have.
It's going to come back, everybody.
We'll have new segments of the Smoking Vibe. So, yeah. Again, thank you all. Meet us over on Zoom.
Happy birthday to all the December babies.
All of them?
Well,
all the Sagittarius right now.
Okay.
Because we still in
okay. Screw the Capricorn. Sorry.
Well, no, that's next week. Next week it'll be Capricorn
All right,
season.
gotcha.
You got it.
Ghost you, Capricorn.
Good people. Again, IG. Meet us over on Zoom.
Come on to Zoom for real. Don't ghost us.
They already ghosted us already.
And don't bring the hackers.
Yes, please.
Do not bring the hackers. We'll tell you about the hackers over on Zoom. Anyway, Don't laugh at my little magic wand. This is my Harry Potter wand, okay? Nah, that's perfect.
That's it.
That is perfect. See, let's see if I can make it happen.
He won't. He's not going to make it happen. Y'all vibe out to this music for a second.
You got me messed up. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
All right. We rolling over we'll be there in like 3 minutes.
We will. We'll see y'all soon.
On the other side. Wanda in the building.